All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Hey.
What's up, guys? It's PIHCAM with HuddleGG, and in today's video we're going to talk about a 4-play mini scheme that we can utilize once we get into the red zone area to really start to turn our field goal drives into touchdown drives. Now, the playbook that we're going to be in is going to be the spread playbook, or in Ultimate Team it's called the pass balance playbook, and the formation that we're going to be in is going to be gun stack Y off. Now, what we're going to utilize in this mini scheme is this jet touch pass, or this jet motion. Okay, there's going to be 4 plays where we really utilize the same type of a motion, but we're going to be able to hit different areas of the field and attack the defense differently in all 4 plays, depending on the look and the way that they're playing what we're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set our audibles to zone fake jet pass power, fake jet halfback seam, and jet touch pass. Okay, what I like to come out in the most is the jet pass power. Okay. Now, with the fake jet pass power, it is going to be a QB power, right? They're going to fake the jet touch pass, and then we're going to run a QB power with our quarterback. If I come out in this play and I see that they're in a 3-down line set like dollar, which is obviously what you're going to face more than anything, and they're not pinching their line down, I'm going to run this time and time again. Okay? The reason I'm going to run this is they're weak up the middle, and I just feel like this is going to be the most effective play for us when they're in an alignment like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to call hike. You're going to see that we're able to follow our blockers, and we can pick up a nice easy 5 to 10 yards, and you can just do that again, get yourself into the end zone. Okay, like I said, if you come out, you see them in a look like this, we're going to say hike. We're just going to run this, and you can see how effective this is. You're going to get a lot of yards if they continue to stay in this type of alignment. Okay, obviously with this scheme, we're running certain looks to set up the other looks in the scheme. So once you start to run this time and time again, they're going to start to pinch their line down. The reason they're going to do that is because now they're like, we don't want to give up anything easy up the middle. We want to crowd that area, try to stop that QB power, which now opens up the jet touch pass beautifully for us. Okay, so now we're just going to audible over to the jet touch pass, and now we're going to use this where we're just going to follow our blockers and take advantage of the fact that we have the leverage to the outside. Okay, so again, you see there a nice easy 10 to 15 yards on that play. So again, as soon as they come out and they start to pinch that defense, and then again, this doesn't have to be dollar. If they pinch their defense in nickel normal, if they pinch their defense in 3-3 cub, anything like that, that's when we're going to really be able to out leverage them to the outside with this jet touch pass. Okay, and again, you just want to follow your blockers, and you can see again, we're easily able to take that into the end zone, and we're not touched by anybody on that play. Okay, now once you start to do these time and time again, right, you do the jet or the fake jet pass power, and then we're going to do the actual jet touch pass. Then they're going to start to over pursue to the right. Okay, and we're going to have 2 options there. Okay, so you're going to start to either see they're going to set a guy over here wider, and they may take this guy and try to use him to help out, because obviously both plays that we just ran are being run to the right. One's obviously up the middle to the right, and the other one's more out wide, but still we're not running anything back to the left side. Okay, so what we're going to do now, once we start to see them over pursuing, is we're going to switch to our other 2 plays. Okay, now the one that I use the least is going to be the zone fake jet, but if you see them really over pursuing, you can definitely run this, because what we're going to do here is we're going to fake that jet motion again, but now we're handing it back off to the left side. Okay, so when we run this, you're going to see that the user, again, assume that the user, let's put the user out to the right just so I can show the over pursuing here. So let's say the user's going to go over here and they're just really over pursuing, trying to take away the jet touch pass since we've ran it time and time again. That's when we audible over to the zone fake jet. And now once the users are getting out of the middle of the field more, that's when we're going to be able to take this back to the left side. And again, you can see a nice easy 4, 5, 6, 7 yard gain there. Just because we're playing where the defense is going, right? So as soon as you see them start to over pursue, and again, we're just doing this to simulate what the user would do. Let's say the user's running over here. So we're just going to put him over here to start the play. That's going to really open up this backside run on the zone fake jet. And again, imagine that computer who's not fully pursuing on the jet touch pass, imagine that's the user and he's running all the way to the right. That's going to open up this play even more. Right, so again, imagine this is the user here to the left side of the screen, this linebacker. Imagine instead of him sitting in the middle, he's going to be running to the right because he thinks he's taking away the jet touch pass. And now that just gives us this handoff back to the left side for some nice, easy yardage. And we can even possibly take that in for a touchdown as well. Now, the last one that we're going to talk about is actually my favorite in the game, or in this little mini scheme, okay? And this is what I really like to go or use when they're running a man-type defense. Okay, so what you'll see is they're going to really play heavy to the right again, right? So again, they notice that you're running this jet touch pass over and over. They notice that you are running the QB power over and over. We're going to hit them with the jet halfback seam. Okay, I will say the route that I hit more than anything is the tight end, because like I said, the user's typically responsible for the middle of the field, and he's over pursuing to get to the right side of the field, which now is going to open up this tight end going back to the left, right? And you can see there, even when he's manned up, it's going to be a really good route to beat man coverage, okay? So even if they do have a computer manned up against it, like they do here with the safety, he's still going to beat him time and time again. It's a really good route to beat man coverage, especially if you have short and elite on your tight end. And this is going to be open over and over and over again. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten people with this. Now, this isn't something that we want to run 10 times a game, right? This is going to be in those really crucial moments where we need it, and we've noticed that they're starting to over pursue heavy. We're going to be able to throw that and be really confident that it's going to be open on the play. Okay, the other route that you can sometimes hit is if they are in something like a spinner and they're blitzing and they're not really guarding the running back, right? They're really just trying to put someone out to the flat area and they just ignore the running back, and you will see this a decent amount of the time as well. That's when we can hit that running back up the seam, okay? So again, there will be times where they just ignore that running back, and you see, obviously our quarterback needs to make the right throw there, so let's run that one more time, just so we can show when we are able to use this. Like I said, if they ignore that running back in the seam, if they forget to man him up, or they're responsible for him themselves, we can always throw this in the seam and really get a nice easy score there as well. So with the pass play, I would really say that those are the two that I'm going to hit the most, specifically in the red zone, is that tight end is your first read on that crosser across the middle, and that running back down the seam is your second read. Your X receiver going out to the flats, he will sit there as a check down route if you would like him there, but I don't throw it to him often. Like I said, most of the time I am going to get the A or that running back open, whether it be across the middle or on that seam, obviously to that running back route. So again, you can see here that we're really able to utilize the same motion in 4 different plays, but attack 4 different areas of the field to really keep our opponent guessing. And like I said, turn those 3-point field goal drives into 6-point touchdown drives. If you've made it to the end of this video, odds are you're serious about becoming a better Madden player, and we're here to help. On our website at HuddleGG, $9.95 a month unlocks all of our full game plans created by some of the best Madden players in the world. You'll also have access to our private Discord where Madden pros will answer your questions and help take your game to the next level. Have a great day.